everybody, this is Chris Parks with Quilter Labs, www.quilterlabs.com. We're here today showing off a lot of our new products, even some secret products, which you're not going to see on this video. And of course, today we're actually showing and displaying the Tone Block 200. Tone Block 200 is a 200 watt pedal board amplifier, small enough to fit on your pedal board, but powerful enough to really do anything you need, anything from 1 to 200 watts. So today I have a couple set up here on the pedal, and we'll take a look at those. Quick roll through the feature set on the Tone Block 200. We have a high impedance input to get the most out of your pedals and or your instrument. Gain control goes, of course, all the way from 0 all the way up to full distortion. We've conveniently labeled line and guitar so that if you're running either an outboard effects unit and or a pedal board, you know where to basically put that level to get you started. The contour knob is something unique in Quilter amplifiers. As opposed to being the typical tone control, it actually changes the nature or the shape all the way from that scooped out fendery sound for the, on the left as we roll over to the left, all the way through to the Marshall-y kind of, mid-range kind of nasally tone on the right. We have a master wattage control that takes you everywhere from 1 to 200 watts. And as opposed to the typical tube technology, we're actually able to keep control of the warmth and the tone. So you're at your sweet spot regardless of where you set the volume. So when you practice at home, whether you're practicing at the rehearsal or when you're melting people's faces off on the stage, you actually get the same great tone anywhere you play. We also have a direct out on the front of the amplifier, and of course the all-important AC power switch. Now a quick roll through the back side of the Tone Block will show us that we basically have dual outputs on the back. This way we're able to hook up more than one speaker to the amplifier, and the impedance itself is quite flexible, so you can really operate on anything from 2 to 16 ohms. However, it's going to want to be in between 4 and say 12 ohms at basically the top end of the spectrum. If you're out at 16 ohms and you're running at a full 200 watts, that's the only time you'll really, or down at 2 ohms and running at a full 200 watts, you can actually clip the Class D part of the amplifier. But apart from that, you'll be, deaf at that point. So, so the Tone Block is, of course, it's our #1 selling amplifier to date, and we've now, I think, sold out 6 times and came very close to selling out a 7th time the other day. It's just going gangbusters out there. So for all of you who actually have Tone Blocks and happened upon this, hey, share your pictures, share your stories. So again, this is Chris Parks with Quilter Labs. You can find us at www.quilterlabs.com. I suck at playing guitar! Leave that part on, man. It's appropriate.